Alistair accepts, I will be his champion. No, we refuse. Alex accepts. Yes, Liliana will fight for Alistair. Yeah, she'll get mullered in no time. Margaret will get mullered in no time. My Mabari will be Alistair's champion. I will be his champion.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all game. This is the best bit. Screw everything else. Chopping his head off is the best. Tickle his feet. Sneeze in his eyes.
Yes! Don't be a fool! Excellent! For the honor of... Yes! I shall do it.
Where's all your health gone, mate? Oh. Why am I not resistant to that? But he is.
Excellent! Wonderful!
Sit down. Alright, I'll sit down. I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Didn't see that coming, did you? Sit down. One more.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
You'll die. I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. Bataeon is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden? What? Oh, that's crazy. Would that even work? He's not exactly loyal to us.
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden. And there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
He has a point. We should put him through join. So you've got a choice here, obviously, as you can tell. You either kill him outright, you can make him join the wardens, or... Well, I'm not sure. I think you can just imprison him or let him go. But each choice has consequences. So, spoiler alert here. If you don't want to hear it, then obviously mute it. I'll give you 2 seconds. So, if you outright kill him, then trying to get Anora and Alistair to rule together won't work, because she refuses to sort of become joint in control with the person who killed her father. If you choose to let Loghain join the wardens, then Alistair leaves your party and you find him in the later games like kind of a drunkard essentially. And then if you straight outright kill him, then you just kind of have to put Alistair on the throne, which I'm more than happy with anyway. But if you do let him join the wardens, then obviously when you kill the archdemon, you can use Loghain to do the sacrificial blow. Or if you don't do that, then you can have like Loghain appear as a person in Inquisition, and then you can use him to sacrifice himself in an important decision later on there again. So, you know, there is, depending on how you want to go about it and how deep you want to go into the lore, you can make some very interesting choices, but I'm just going to outright kill him right here because I want to. And then I can make it more interesting choices later on, I suppose.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Very well, Alistair should... Yeah, Alistair. Actually, no, I'll kill him. And then maybe... Normally I like to let Alistair do it, because he's been dying for this, but I'm gonna do it myself, and then hopefully I can keep Honora and Alistair sort of joint ruling together. Because that's not a decision I make very often, so it's nice to do something a little bit different than the norm. She's already lost her. I really don't know what's going on with her head disappearance. Kind of ruins the whole thing here, but...
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Yeah, rule together. Yes, I could settle this. I need to talk to Alistair first. I need to speak with Honora.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What makes you a better choice than Nora? What do you think I should do? Do you think you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
Should I choose Honora?
She seems to want it anyway. I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe? I don't know.
What do you think I should do?
You're asking me? I guess you have to choose between Honora and me, right? Frankly, I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you.
You really think I should choose her?
She seems to want it anyway.
Oh, we already know this.
Don't. So... yeah. This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but... I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting darkspawn.
And you're willing to give up your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Want to talk to Honora?
Certainly.
What makes you a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the civil war. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
But you don't have a head. You don't know that. He'll have my help and Eamon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
He actually turns out to be a really good king. So, are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Alright, I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
I believe Alistair and Honora plan to marry and rule jointly. Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. but I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
I could do no less, my king. Have them get the armies moving. We will beat this blight as Kaelin dreamed.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
But it worked. Say, normally it doesn't work when I try and do that, because, yeah, you let Alistair chop her dad's head off, and she's like, nope, cannot marry a guy who just slaughtered my dad.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
You sure are, buddy. And here I thought you'd be speechless. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way.
Congratulations. Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. Why?
You'd prefer that Noah rule on her own. Your country needs you, Alistair. We are friends. This is a good thing. I don't see why you're so upset about this, because I enjoy torturing. Yeah, your country needs you. Suck it up.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
You want me there? Of course I will. I wouldn't have it any other way. You want me to help you? You won't need my help, Alistair. Help you be king, don't be absurd.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The blight awaits, right?
Yeah, we're right at the very end of it now, but... Ooh, I got a rabble. I'm a rabble rouser. I'm also indestructible. Is that because I'm like... Oh, I got a point to use, that's why. Berserkers learn to retain control during rages, reducing penalty to stamina regeneration. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick it. Thank you. Alright. One last talk with our companions, is it, before we... Final onslaught. You've gathered your allies, now it's time to head to Redcliffe, where your army assembles. It seems the darkspawn might be heading that way, poised to attack there. So this is, I think, your last opportunity to do anything that you want to do. So yeah, as I said, what did I get, by the way? King's Longsword. Chance to reduce movement speed. King's Helmet. Why am I getting all this and not Alistair? 3 strength is alright. 3 dexterity, dodge attack, improved trap detection. Before we begin the final quest and end the game, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss anything, so I had a quick Google just to make doubly sure regarding all of my companions. As I guessed, Zevran didn't have a companion quest, so we didn't really miss anything with him. I guess that whole thing with Taliesin is sort of his thing and that's it. However, Liliana and Wynne do have companion quests. In order to get Wynne's to activate, you have to have a chat with her about her past and then walk about with her in your party for a little bit. And then you'll get a random encounter on the map and it goes on from there. And with Liliana, I thought that one of the DLCs was her sort of companion thing, but it's not. She actually does have a companion mission. You have to chat with her about being a spy or spies or something in Orlais, and then it goes from there. So we'll speak to Liliana first. She's directly in front of us, and so is Wynne. So we'll quickly ask Wynne about her past.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
That must have been years ago. What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right. Was he seriously hurt? He's lucky I would have done much worse. Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Were they mean to you? What a terrible experience. What happened when you arrived at the tower?
I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story. Don't get sentimental. Little did you know it was just a prettied up prison.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
What was life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
At least you learned the dangers of magic from the circle.
Without the Circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
Nothing else. So, that's that done. Let's speak to Liliana quickly.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? I'm here for you.
We need to talk.
Of course.
What was life like in the Tamir Tower? I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Who cares? Is it true or not? I don't remember. Someone told me. I read it in a history book.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
And are the bards spies?
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Do you spy? Doesn't the monarchy govern them? What sort of service do the bard offer?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate? It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
I knew it. You're not just an innocent
I have
sister.
revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
But why were you living cloistered, sister? I'd never leave that. That threw me off a little bit there. It sounds like it's written wrong. But why were you living cloistered, sister, in rural Ferelden? Is it like a cloistered sister in rural Ferelden? Is that supposed to say? Never mind. I'd never leave that. Sounds too exciting. So that's where you learn to fight like that. Make sure you use your bard skills.
My skills served me well. But the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to see the Maker brought me here.
And now we've asked about those. So say we get a codex entry. Now we go out to the world map and make sure we've got Liliana and Wynn in our party. And it should progress from there. So
Yes.
We'll take Liliana and then we'll take
Yes.
Wynn. And now, go to the world map. World map, thank you. And see, that's the main quest there. But as we walk around, we should get random encounters. So I'm going to go here and sort out my inventory before we progress further. Oh, there you go. There's one of them.
Another down.
Now we go into the...
I shall do it.
I shall do it. Hurry up about it then. Seems like a long distance, but it's not. It's just my tiny little legs.
Shall be done. We fight for honor.
Right, let's click Liliana. This, I
Ask me
think
anything.
this is Wynn's. She's supposed to collapse.
On my way.
Money. Dagger. I haven't done any of her perks or anything like that, so
I shall.
don't know how useful Wynn's gonna be. There we go.
I fell.
Are you alright? No, really? You're... No, really? You're a observer. All this excitement too much for your bones?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over.
You need to rest, that's all. The fight is over, if that's what you mean.
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Excuse me, boy. Great. I want to get my potent health potions at the storage chest, because obviously we're right near the end. Take those, and I'll take those. Take these lyrium potions as well, actually, because there's the blood dragon plate. Kinda want to keep that, so we'll do that. Alpha longsword can go, king's sword can go. Well, that's that. King's helmet, king's gloves, superior, superior, king's boots, superior, king's armor. Ooh. Not too bad. And then, yeah, we could sell all this crap. That can go in there, because at the end of the day, he's dead now, so that makes no difference.
What can I do for you, Warden?
Let me see your wares.
Certainly.
Gonna sell that. Gonna sell the acid flasks. Sell the lesser injury kits, because at the end of the day, we got plenty of injury kits. Lesser lyrium potions can go. Don't use poisons. Crow poison. Gonna clear all of my inventory. That's gonna be stuck there now until I reload the game. Isn't that wonderful? That can go. Oh, he doesn't buy them. That's the other guy. See, I told you. I'll reload in a minute. I'll go back to camp. I see yours. Dagger. We managed to get our inventory down to 50. So, yeah. But then let's go to camp.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
No duh. I knew you weren't telling me
I
something.
didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
What for? You're a criminal? Tell me more.
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
How did she betray you? Because he was a bard too. So you were dutiful, but you still got in trouble, you loved her.
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them? Yeah, she opened them, obviously.
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
So, it was just Orlais. Isn't that what bards do? Isn't that a bad thing?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Most countries don't appreciate treason. Did you give the documents to someone?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Who's they?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
And you never sought revenge for this?
No. Survival was my only concern at the time. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
So you came to Lothering?
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
In this. There's still lies between us by you, but it's not about this. Thank you for trusting me with this. Your past is going to catch up with you eventually. You'll be safe in my company.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Not a problem. Now let's... just make sure we got nothing else to throw in here. Yeah, I have a sapphire that I seem to have on me. The random one we just picked up.
We are better with every step you take.
Yeah, we are. Where is... There she is, all scribbled up. Hello, Win.
What's on your mind?
I was going to ask you
I will
something.
answer to the best of my ability.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to ask her something about if she has any regrets.
The circle is in
to
good
progress
hands.
her thing.
Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return.
Perhaps.
Oop.
What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Yeah, she's got nothing now, so what we'll do for now is we'll continue with Liliana's, and hopefully the conversation pops up. We don't need her in our party anymore, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
So we can go back to the original ones. But now that we've had that little thing from Liliana, in order to progress her companion thing, you need to initiate a random encounter on here. So if I go there, for example, it should initiate her. There we go.
Wild creatures ahead!
I never liked this part. Here comes trouble.
Nothing
Don't
like
kill
a
him.
brush with death to make you not like death much?
What? Why not? Are you insane? You had better have a good reason for this.
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. Was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
Who is trying to kill Liliana? No one threatens my friends and lives. He's probably mean to you.
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Your life for information.
Never found out. Got the feeling the man I spoke to was doing someone else's bidding, too. I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Yes, go, be grateful. I think we should just kill him just to be safe. Get lost before changing your mind.
But she said I could.
Liliana's wrong. Kill him. Oh, find him, run along. Sorry, time to die. Kill him.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be.
But you escaped.
I thought the same. Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started.
We should go to Denerim and find out.
Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
See, Alistair got his ass handed to him. Didn't realise there was a mage in there, otherwise I would have made a beeline for him first. It's a death route. Snuggled up in there as well. How do we get out of here? This way? Turn around and go back. If I'd have known it would have been Denerim, I would have ran there instead and initiated the encounter, but oh well. Should be able to get there from here, right? No, we actually have to go outside.
You know, I've heard about the Orlesian bards.
Who hasn't? They are quite famous after all.
The stories I heard were a little racier. It had to do with how a bard assassinated her target. How they were lulled into complacency.
If those stories were true, who would ever agree to entertain a bard in their court?
Oh, I don't know. There's a certain allure to danger, isn't there? And besides, you couldn't all be assassins, could you? I'd take my chances. If the stories were true, that is.
We had rules about that sort of thing. Strict rules.
Such as? You're not gonna tell me, are you?
Let's just say I had plenty of reasons to join the Chantry, shall we? And leave it at that.
As you said.
Racy stories. Pop the camp first, obviously, because Alistair got his ass handed to him.
I owe you an explanation for what
There we go.
happened earlier.
So, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to take a quick second to say a massive thank you for those of you who are watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider smashing that like button or dropping a sub. You don't have to, of course, it's entirely up to you, but it is free and it just helps my channel grow a little bit more. Most of all, though, I just want to say again a massive thank you for those of you who are watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.